It doesn't take much to convince me that government itself is just a very, very bad idea. It's always going to turn into this awful entity that just becomes a gigantic predator that just steals everyone's stuff and just wants to control people for its own benefit. But if I didn't already believe that, this would be what did it. Cloudside man who served mince pies during lockdown is jailed. Good thing they got rid of this terrible criminal off our streets. A man who broke COVID lockdown rules, my god, he's up there with Jeff Dahmer and Ted Bundy. What a monster. By serving wine and mince pies at a shooting club, then later attempted to destroy evidence, has been jailed. But did he eat all the pies? People outside the UK won't get that one. Anyone that's not a football fan won't get that one. Licence holder Maurice Snelling broke Tier 3 restrictions, Tier 3, at Cloudside shooting grounds in 2020. At the time, venues in Staffordshire were only allowed to operate as a takeaway or a drive-through. Stoke-on-Trent Crown Court heard they sent a 72-year-old man to jail for fucking selling pies. Claimed his premises was in Cheshire, which was in Tier 2. The rules there allowed customers to consume alcohol inside a venue if accompanied by a substantial meal. Snelling of Cloudside had pleaded guilty to perverting the course of justice at an earlier hearing and was sentenced on to 6 months. 6 fucking months. Jesus Christ. He had claimed that because the grounds had a CW12 postal code, he had not breached regulations, the local democracy reporting service said. But Circuit Judge David Fletcher rejected this as the defendant had lived in the area for 30 years and had his bins emptied by Staffordshire Moorlands District Council. That is terrible. He said, I find it hard to believe that Mr. Snelling didn't know which lockdown tier he was in. The allegations came to light after residents reported concerns about gatherings at the club. Remember how I says that the government will engineer people to snitch on their neighbours. You know, see how anyone that used to say anything bad about Saddam Hussein, there was actually a cash prize if you ratted on them, and then those people got taken off and killed. And if you think there's people in this country that wouldn't go along with that, you are sorely fucking mistaken. I mean, these people that fucking snitched just got a 72-year-old man 6 months in prison, and I guarantee you they actually feel proud about it. Well, he shouldn't have been breaking lockdown rules. Right? I'm just saying. The government wants neighbours all hating. They want to separate all of us. They don't want communities. They want everyone mistrusting each other. That was a common thing used by communists, Saddam Hussein, many other different types of dictators. You don't let communities form because when people come together, that's a little bit of a risk to you and your power. Between Congleton and Rushton Spencer in December 2020 and January 2021. The court heard Snelling did not respond to requests by Staffordshire Police to review CCTV footage, and he later contacted CCTV contractor Well Services to ask for the hard drive to be removed from the system. Well, good. Fucking get rid of it. Get rid of it. I don't care that you did that. Prosecutor Ben Lawrence said Mr. Snelling was angry and demanding. The company felt uncomfortable and instead gave a copy to the police, informing them Snelling might claim a leak had damaged the footage. Oh, did he say his plan on the fucking phone? You never do that. You never do that. See, whenever you're doing shit like that, don't tell people what your plans are. Like, see how you get the people that turn around and go like that, yeah, I'm going to fucking beat you up at this time and place. You don't tell them. You just turn up and fucking do it, man. Like, was it Sun Tzu? Never let your enemy know what you're doing. Jesus. So silly. You'd think at 70 odd years old, you'd have learned that. Thomas Sherrington, mitigating, said his client genuinely believed the premises fell into Cheshire, and since proceedings had started, he had suffered multiple heart attacks and the prognosis was grim. He added this has tarnished his reputation. He believed he was targeted by neighbours and that this built up a resentment of a man with good character. But Judge Fletcher says the offence strikes at the heart of justice. At the heart of justice. The fact that the government locked everyone down and stopped them from, like, selling pies at a fucking club. The lockdowns that it's now coming out, yeah, okay, we might have been a little bit wrong, actually. Oh, like, fucking, yeah. All that shit. Never forget what they fucking did. The judge, Snelling, said Snelling is anti-establishment, especially to the police. Good. He doesn't like being told what to do. Good. He treated police with resentment. Good. All of these are based qualities. Stoke-on-Trent Live previously reported the club has had its license to serve alcohol revoked, so they are coming down fucking hard on it. The BBC's not responsible. Blah, fuck off, who cares? BBC's responsible for a lot more. That is disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. That's absolutely disgraceful, and this is what your taxes are going towards. You're funding this, whether you like it or not, because if you stop paying your taxes, they'll come and fucking kick your door down and take you in front of a judge. Like, this is where your money's going. To jail 70-odd-year-old men for selling fucking pies at a club. And then because he knew he was going to get caught, he tried to get rid of the fucking evidence, which, yeah, absolutely, he fucking should have done, because I don't feel that the guy did anything wrong, but the police obviously would have used that evidence to convict him. So yeah, he absolutely should have got rid of it. I see no problem with that at all. That's what you do. When it's an authoritarian state, I mean, you take measures to protect yourself. If that means destroying evidence, that means destroying evidence. Especially when it comes to something as fucking stupid as you selling pies. Selling pies, and the guy get jailed for fucking 6 months. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Just... like, a day is going to come, right? I'm still trying to stay very white-pilled. A day is going to come where everyone behind this shit is going to be held responsible, and they'll be the ones in front of judges. I'm just saying, we might get our own Nuremberg one day. I hope.